So in the United States, the one thing that's become very, very clear is that every business needs to almost be a tech business in a sense. Whether you supply curtaining, whether you supply food, whether you build cars, whether you build buildings. If you're not using technology to digitize your business, you're going to be left behind. With me, I have Max Walters from California, running and working at Revelry Labs. It's a digital innovation studio building infrastructure to empower digital transformation. And I wanted to speak to you, Max, about the competitiveness of the environment. Thank you for spending time with us. How do you stand apart and how do you compete in this space in the US where there are tens, maybe hundreds of thousands of competitors?
Yes, you're definitely correct. There are a lot of competitors, and for us it's about process and transparency in process. So traditionally working with software developers, working with teams like ours, there's a lot of ambiguity around how things get delivered, and how we differentiate ourselves is providing a transparent process that allows product owners to really drive the car. We may be the car, we may be the vehicle that powers whatever you're looking to build, but having you in the driver's seat is paramount to what we offer.
So you guys have become experts at taking a brief, a very explicit, clear brief, removing all expectation gaps and ensuring that what you're about to build is what's needed, and ensuring that your client is on board with what that car looks like.
Absolutely. And it doesn't happen necessarily on the front end, that happens iteratively throughout the process, throughout the build. Priorities are always changing. Things may come up tomorrow that affect what we decided yesterday. So as long as we can have a frank and open conversation, prioritize together, understand what we're building together, then you as the product owner get that transparency and get that control that you're looking for.
Have you adopted agile processes?
Absolutely, that's exactly what we're talking about. It's an agile methodology, and it's our take on an agile methodology, and we believe that our take on the agile methodology, how we've built it over the past 5 years as a delivery team, really stands out in what makes us unique.
Why are you at GrowCo, and what have you gotten from GrowCo?
Yeah, so we're at GrowCo because we look to power businesses, and GrowCo is about growing businesses, about people, entrepreneurs that are ready for the next stage. And for us, that's where we sit. We facilitate that next level of growth through technology. So for us, it's a nice market and a good opportunity to have really good conversations with entrepreneurs, similar like yourself and a lot of the others that we've met, about how do we collectively solve your objectives and your problems through technology.
Which of the sessions at GrowCo has been most impactful for you?
Yeah, so I think I sat in on the Great Game of Business with Steve Baker yesterday, and he did a session on contingency planning, and how contingency planning is also planning for innovation. How if you recognize that these major pains may come, let's say for instance yesterday's workshop was on the recession. As a business, how are you prepared to deal with a recession? What are the 4 things you will do that are different than your current plan that will become important if a recession hits? So thinking of contingency as innovation planning really stood out as a unique approach to coming up with new ideas and keeping your business innovative.
Max, do you have plans to do business in South Africa, and how would you go about doing this?
Absolutely. I mean, the world's our oyster. So if there are companies like ours in South Africa that want to use our technology or want to come into our process and learn how we do things, I think that's a ripe opportunity for growth and for collaboration.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
No problem.
GrowCo has been about international business. Most people we have met don't see, as small, medium businesses, don't see their local markets as the opportunity. They see the world as the opportunity. That's why you should have been here.